Hello everyone, I invite you to the Friday cryptocurrency review. Let's start by checking the current situation on the BTC pair to USDT, taking into account the 4-hour interval. First, we will use the blue lines to mark the downtrend channel from which the price dynamically went down. Then with the yellow line we will mark the downtrend line under which we are moving. At this point, it is worth turning on the EMA cross 200, because we can see an attempt to break the blue line of the trailing 200, which ended in failure, and when the reattempt to return to the uptrend was rejected, we could see a rapid drop in the price. Next, we will move on to marking support. For this we will use the trend-based fib extension tool, and after unfolding the grid, we can see a strong support zone from $26,169 to $25,574, where the price is currently holding. However, when we fall from this zone, we can see a drop to the second support zone from $24,944 to $24,068. Looking the other way, we can determine the places of resistance in a similar way. However, here you can immediately see that the first two resistances have been overcome with a dynamic movement. Only the price has been rejected in the strong resistance zone from $27,259 to $28,170. Only when we exit this zone upwards and then positively test it we will be able to see an increase towards the resistance at $28,844. Then an upward move to strong resistance at $30,799. Please pay attention to the CHOP index, where we can see that the collected energy was quickly used to redump the price. On the RSI indicator we have a strong rebound, but at this point you should mark the area where there is still room for the price to go a little lower. While the stock indicator exceeded the lower limit, which indicates a temporary sellout, which can give a moment of rest and sideways movement. As the second chart in today's review, we'll check ETH against USDT, also on a 4-hour timeframe. First of all, with the help of blue lines, we can mark the downtrend channel, and locally, with the yellow line, the uptrend on which the price is currently based. At this point, it is worth mentioning that the upper limit of the downward channel is also the EMA cross 200 line. The attempt to exit upwards is rejected, and thus we remain in a downward trend. Now let's move on to marking the places of support. We will use the trend-based fib extension tool to mark the support. And as you can see, the price is in front of the strong support zone from $1,633 to $1,563. However, when we fall below this zone, we can see a drop around the $1,506 support, and further to the support at $1,449. Looking the other way, we can also mark the places where the price should encounter resistance on the way to increases. There is a resistance zone from $1,705 to $1,753, which has so far pushed the price down. Only when we break it we have a second zone from $1,800 to $1,868. and then we will move in the direction of resistance at $1,956. The CHOP index indicates that the energy has been used. We have a strong rebound on the RSI, however, with a place we would go a little lower, while the stock indicator indicates crossing the lower limit, which may give a moment of rebound and a temporary sideways trend. Next, we will go to the atom chart, but here we will check the one-day interval. Using the blue lines, we can mark the downtrend channel in which the price is moving, and we can see that we are approaching the lower border of the indicated channel. Let's start by marking the price support spots, and we see that we first have a $7.05 to $6.03 support zone. However, if the price goes lower, we have a very strong $5.03 to $3.60 zone. And then when this zone is broken, we can see a drop to the $1.77 support area. Looking the other way, we can similarly determine the places of resistance that the price has to face. And here we see that the price has rejected the first zone, which goes from $8.39 to $9.41. When we get out of it, the price has to go through the second zone from $10.24 to $11.10, and then move towards very strong resistance zone from $12.23 to $13.73. The CHOP index indicates that there is still energy for the ongoing downward movement. We are in constant rebound on the RSI, and we see that each increase gives a quick return to the lower limit of the range, while the stock indicator is heavily exhausted, which may give a temporary price rebound. The last one in today's chart is the MATIC chart in pair to USDT, also on a one-day interval. Let's start by marking with blue lines the strong downtrend channel in which we are currently moving. At this point, it is worth checking the EMA cross 200 right away, where you can see the place where the price was rejected while remaining in a strong downtrend. Going further, we will check where the price should meet support, but for this purpose we will use the fib retracement and trend-based fib extension tools. After spreading the grids, we can mark a strong support zone in which the price is currently from 64 cents to 49 cents. However, when this zone is broken, we can see a drop around the second equally strong zone from 36 cents to 24 cents. Looking the other way, we see that the price has been rejected in the first resistance zone from 76 cents to 91 cents. Only when we exit it, upside price moves towards the second zone from $1.03 to $1.16. To continue, make an attack at $1.34, and then resistance at $1.56. When we look at the CHOP index, we can see that there is still energy for the current move. On the RSI, we have a rebound with room for a further downward move. But on the stock indicator, we can see that we are approaching the lower limit again, which can stop the decline and give a sideways move. Technical analysis is provided by a third party. and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.